Assalamu alaikum. My name is Padela. I'm an ER doctor, community health researcher, and bioethicist. Here at the University of Chicago, I direct the Initiative on Islam and Medicine. The Initiative on Islam and Medicine is a platform for research, dialogue, and education at the intersection of Muslim identity and healthcare. In this short video, I'd like to share with you 3 stories from this past week that illustrate the importance of our work. Earlier last week, I received a text from a friend asking me to speak to a Muslim community member. That community member had a pressing situation. His mother was in the ICU for the past 2 weeks with a ventilator. She was unable to breathe by herself, and the doctors had suggested that she gets an operative procedure to put a tube in her throat and that she would be transferred to a nursing home. The imam that they consulted had suggested that none of this was necessary, that if the son felt it was appropriate, he could withdraw life support and let his mother die. The individual was not sure what to do. He was conflicted, whether to follow what the imam had said or to do what the doctors were suggesting. And he sought me out because he felt I could bridge these 2 worlds between the religious edicts and the healthcare environment so that they could make a better informed decision. Later on in the week, I received an email from a graduate student in a PhD program. She was referred to me by her PhD mentor, who suggested that I should be on her dissertation committee. You see, this doctoral student wanted to do work in the Muslim community around health and health attitudes. And our program had set up the methodology that she needed to use in her studies. Finally, earlier this week on Monday, I received a call from a state attorney general asking me to help them think about how to craft policies around abortion that would accommodate Muslim healthcare values. Each of these 3 stories illustrate the importance of the work of the Initiative on Islam and Medicine. In the first instance, there was a need to bridge the biomedical and the religious. And we create programs that empower communities to make informed decision-making. We go to masjids and we give them information on end-of-life care and organ donation from a religious and a biomedical perspective. We hope that religious leaders and community members can face these situations with the tools that they need. In the second instance, we create research methodologies so that people can do Muslim community health work. We want to improve healthcare for Muslims as well as the health that they have in the communities. To do that requires publishing papers and writing policy reports. And finally, in the third instance, we set a premier institution. We create a body of knowledge, and that creates visibility for people like the State Attorney General to reach out to us to help think about how Muslims can be at the policy table. Each of these things are unique to the Initiative on Islam and Medicine. I encourage you to support this work and create the next generation of leaders at this intersection between Islam and medicine. In these final days of Ramadan, I wish you all the best. May Allah accept your prayer and fasting. And I'm reminded, and I remind you, that the Quran started with this call to recite and read in the name of our Lord. The Initiative of Islam and Medicine tries to create knowledge that does just that.